sorry, man.
What's going on with you, man?
My bad.
The Allies are tired of fighting, and so Greece alone goes to war with Turkey to support the task. Greece can't reach the sixth man of Europe, however. And in 1923, the Treaty of Lausanne is drawn up. Its terms are harsh, but let's go.
What did you all think?
I got a question, Professor Wise. With all due respect, what's with the sudden change in topic? I was really looking forward to learning about West African origins and how they play a part in African American history.
Well, I can't say too much right now, but as we speak, things are changing within the education system statewide. Yes, Alyssa, what can I do for you?
Are you referring to the law issued this morning?
What law passed? I want to laugh too. What's so funny, Alyssa?
I just thought you'd know about it since you're, pro-black and all. I just assumed you'd be more aware of the challenges your community faces.
I don't know what you mean by that. Can you explain what you mean by that, Alyssa?
Hey, this is a classroom. Drop it or take it outside.
Hey, Professor Wise? Look, I got a question for you.
Oh, Mr. Tardy Boy, what can I do for you?
I'm working on it, sir, but I wanted to ask you about the debate team. I seen there's a chance for me to win scholarship money. Like, I really think that can help me out with getting into law school, sir.
Well, there's a process. I'm the new administrator.
I wanted to ask about the debate team and chance to win the scholarship money.
Well, I was just telling Jawan here about the debate team. We got a meeting coming up. I'm the administrator of the team.
I didn't know. I would love to join. Looks like you could use a helping hand.
Sure thing. Hello everyone, my name is Professor Wise and I'm the administrator of the debate team and your spokesperson for today. From my understanding, we aren't supposed to talk about controversial topics in class, but this ain't class, so let's throw that BS out the window, okay? I'm not sure if you all are aware or not, but recently in Florida, state legislative law has been passed that denies Black history from being taught in schools. My goal for this meeting is to get your minds thinking and analyzing on the best ways to argue your points. You'll get 8 minutes to come up with your points. After time is up, I'll select 2 names from a box. Those 2 students will come down, debate against one another, and the winner will be selected. Audience members can chime in after arguments have been made. Please keep in mind that you may be debating topics that you don't feel in your heart you agree with. But the key to a good debate is knowing how to debate both sides of the argument well. Now, time starts now. Let me get Jeff and Ashley to help me with the podiums, please. Thank you.
Looks like it's showtime.
All right, Jawan and Michael, the stage is all yours.
Hi, I'm Michael, and I'd like to argue why Black history should be incorporated into the education system. My first point is that by not allowing all students to be aware of racial differences is promoting racism and white supremacy. History is vast, and white people aren't the only people on this earth. Black students should have their own courses that discuss their history. It also specifically encourages Black students to not take classes serious because they feel as if representation is not prevalent when learning in the classroom. That's all. Thank you.
I like to argue that Black history should not be taught separately in the classroom. Okay. Having classes taught specifically for Black history causes racial division and tension between students in the classroom. The second point is that Black history is only a portion of American history. Black people helped build American history. So it shouldn't have to be taught separately in the classroom. Representation is a very solid argument. It's something that everyone, like I said, should have a right to. If everything within the history class is integrated instead of divided, then representation can become a more prevalent part in the classroom.
All right, good work, you two. Let's draw names for the next two people that'll be up. Don't forget to shake hands, shows good character. Next, we have Alyssa and Parker.
Hi, my name is Parker, and I would like to argue about why Black education should not be taught in the education system, I guess. I'd like to start by saying that classes for a specific race creates a superiority complex within students when classes are separated by race. I mean, students will think that they have more privileges than others just because they have classes that only teaches their history. I mean, everyone in this country has equal rights, so there should not be any special treatment for any specific race. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Alyssa, and I'd like to discuss why Black history should be taught in schools. My first point is that taking away a person's history is taking away their identity. It also breaks freedom of speech rights because it forces people to stay silent about culture that makes them who they are. Identity is everything to some communities because it helps them feel important to society. My second point is that Black people took part in building this country and the development of America today, so it would be inhumane not to discuss their contribution to modern-day society. Everyone has equal rights now and are awarded the same opportunities and should be viewed as such. Also, I'd like to mention that kids wouldn't create a superiority complex just because a class is added as a course. That idea is asinine.
Alyssa, hey, watch that. You can't call people's arguments dumb. That's your warning. And Parker, grow some thicker skin. This is the debate team, not a book club, okay? Hey, watch that.
Understood. That's all I have.
I think Black history should be taught in schools. I think that it's inhumane that it isn't. Like, what's the point of it?
But if you think about it, Jawan made a good argument. Black history is a part of American history, so why should it be separated? I mean, it kind of creates a sense of division between the students.
Professor Wise, I think both students made a solid argument. I got a personal experience with representation where my teacher allowed us to talk about our heritage in class, which what it did was brought us closer as a class. If only race in America didn't matter, but man, sadly it does. I mean, we still got uneducated people who believe that we are all born with equal opportunity, but in reality, that's a facade. I mean, do they not look at the news?
Yes, but if you think about it, people are becoming more educated on race. Racial equity and justice is more prevalent now than ever.
I like the viewpoints I'm hearing. They're all really good, but we have to move on to announcing the winners. Now, you all did a great job, but only a few people can join the team. Up first, we have JJ. Next, Alyssa. And lastly, Jawan. Congratulations.
So I guess the show continues.